Hello, citizens of the United States and the world. Part two of our little dissertation, a little say about cops and police brutality and abuse of power. I was ending up part one talking about the traumatizing image with media. And even as far back as I was saying just before the end of part one, even in the 60s when I grew up, I was a baby then, but even in the 60s when I was coming up, as a 6, 7-year-old, 5, 6, 7-year-old, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds, my brothers and sisters and I, watching these images of the police attacking these poor black folks, people that look just like me, children, women, with dogs and hoses and sticks. And those images were every bit as traumatizing to me to anything I saw about the Vietnam War, because that didn't look cool either, but the people that were getting beat up were in my country, and they looked just like me and my dad, my mom. And these images, again, even if anything, much more intense now than it was in 1963, 64 when I was a first and second grader watching this. But kids now have got these images coming from their televisions, their great, big, gigantic ass televisions, their mobile devices, their computers, their laptops, their handheld devices, their phones. They're being bombarded with this. And a policeman, you have to police these people, these children who will become teenagers, and they're getting all the images you really don't want them to have in their head of you. So if for nothing else, for your own sake and perseverance, you may be heavily armed, but you're grossly outnumbered. So for your own sake, you would think you want to start building a better image in the communities that you want to police. I would like, again, to be able to confidently say to a little boy, hey, a little boy of color, hey, if you get lost, you can go to the nice policeman and he'll help you out. He's in our community. He's our friend. He's looking out for you. I have not been in 30 years of parenthood. My boys are in their 30s now. I've never recommended them going near a policeman for anything. Anything. And, and I think I'm probably, if I could use this word to describe myself in any way, so the more conservative of us. And I describe myself as a hardcore bleeding heart liberal. So, but I'm saying I still think I'm the easier, because there's some other brothers out there that have a much more graphic and distinct description of police than I do. I don't trust them. I don't feel like I need them. But there are people out there that really hate you guys. And you brought it on yourself. Okay. We need to repair that. That's not helpful for any of us. It's not helpful for us in the community, and it's certainly not helpful for you either. We need to find a way for the policemen and the communities to get each other's backs. Because in the end, it works so much better that way. Because there are elements out here that, as the great Richard Pryor once said, I went to the penitentiaries and I thought how evil that they had these great folks locked down like that, but then after a while, you found out you meet a few people and you go, thank God there's penitentiaries, because there's some people that need to be there. I'm not saying that all the people in our community are angels. No. No, there's a lot of people that need a foot planted firmly. My judgment, however, is that you people can't tell the difference. We all look alike to you. Okay, we're going to hope that we can repair that. And we're going to be we're going to redress this issue over and over again. And I need to finish that story. I was telling I digressed again, but at the end of part one, I was telling a story about because the point of this is the image that you guys are giving us that scares us. It makes black men afraid of the police. We're afraid of you, which is why, we're relatively defensive when you show up. But the point of that story was, as I said, my brothers and sisters and I were in this vehicle in Pensacola, Florida with our uncle. We're Yankee babies, as they used to frequently call us, from Philadelphia down in the South, visiting with my mother. I'm in the first grade. I'm the first reader of the four of us now. My younger brothers and sisters are in the car. We are driving from Pensacola, Florida, into Mobile, Alabama. I see the sign. I read Alabama. I say to my younger brother and sister next to me, "Hey, Nard, we're going to Alabama." The three of us lost our mind in the back of that, four of us, lost our mind in the back of that car. "Well, I want to go to Alabama." We raised so much hell, my uncle had to get off the road, turn around, and drive back to Florida. He says, "We cannot go into Alabama with these little northern babies. They're freaking out back there." That's how terrified we were of the police that we had seen on television, beating and clubbing and abusing these black people. And we thought we were going to be, we can't go there. They beat black people there. We cannot go there. And now 50 years later, and some, the state of affairs has not changed much, except now you're afraid to go everywhere. So, we have to fix that. Well, enough about cops. I'll be coming at you shortly with another issue we need to address. Please share this, comment, like me, subscribe. All that's free. It doesn't cost you a dime, especially the like button. You just, boop, it's right down there. Boop, just hit it. Hit that. And we will be coming back to you shortly with another issue concerning all of us Americans. This isn't a black-white thing. This isn't people of color versus white thing. This is a us thing. We're in this boat together. We will, survive together or drown together. Big Daddy out. We will be talking again.